Ariana Grande was the fourth woman ever in Coachella history to headline this past weekend. However, people can't stop talking about when she brought out Nicki Minaj. Yeah, clearly her mic was all sorts of messed up, and the Barbz think it was on purpose. We're talking about this and the other guests Ari brought out for her performance right now. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. Ari's first headlining Coachella performance was amazing, as expected. But before we get into the details, make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way you're always up to date on the latest. Okay, now let's get into all things Ariana Grande. Ariana headlined Coachella last night, making her the fourth female in history to do so. Oh, and it's worth mentioning, she's the youngest of those females. So the girl was breaking records like it's her job. It's safe to say there was quite a bit of pressure on Ariana to make this performance bigger and better than ever, and the girl delivered. Before we get into Nicki and those mic problems, let's first talk about the fact she did bring out nsync after all. Remember at the end of last week, I filled you guys in on how Ari was dropping hints that she would bring out the beloved boy band during her performance. First, Ariana posted this throwback video of her at an nsync concert when she was little. Then she posted this video of herself listening to nsync. We were crossing our fingers and toes that this would happen, and then JC of nsync essentially gave everyone the confirmation they needed the morning of Ari's performance when he tweeted, mic check 1 2, is this thing on? And Ari herself responded saying, sure is. Although at this point we pretty much knew the collab of all collabs was happening, it didn't stop the performance from being absolutely epic.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
Honestly, speaking as an Ari fan and an nsync fan from back in the day, it was everything anyone could have wanted and more. Oh, and this selfie of Ari and the guys needs to definitely be printed in history books. Okay, moving on, let's now get into Nicki Minaj's appearance during Ariana's performance. As you all know, Ari and Nicki have been longtime friends, so it's no major surprise that Ariana would want to include her so they could perform their song Bang Bang together. However, what we can assume Ari did not plan is the audio team at Coachella totally effing up Nicki's mic. I mean, seriously, it was cringeworthy.
If they test me, they sorry. Body like a pull up in the...
You can see Ariana pointing to her ear, indicating the fact they couldn't hear anything, but sadly, that did not stop the awkwardness from happening on stage. I will say though, Nicki completely kept it together. She kept her smile on, even though I'm sure on the inside, she was ready to go off, and rightfully so. While Nicki might have kept it in, her fans on Twitter did not. They went hard for their queen and started theorizing that the mic mess up was on purpose and just another ploy to try and bring Nicki down. Saying things like, I cannot believe this really just happened. Someone out to get her. And I'm laughing and I'm crying. This was absolutely the worst thing that could have happened. The earpiece guy needs to be fired immediately. Did Nicki and Ariana so dirty. Kudos to these women for handling it so well. And finally, it's not Nicki nor Ariana's fault about the earpiece, but of course, Annika gets for everything for no reason. It's worth noting that Ariana also brought out P. Diddy and Mace, and they also had mic issues. However, everyone essentially can't stop talking about Nicki's F-up because they were so obviously bad. While it didn't hinder the overall reaction to Ariana's performance, it did set the Barbz off, and rightfully so. I'm not a Barb, but even I have to admit, Coachella did not do her justice. I know they had tons of issues, but still, this one sticks out, and I'm sure we will hear from her about it. Those are my thoughts, and now I'm ready for your guys's. What was your reaction to Ariana's Coachella performance? Did you love that she brought out nsync? Also, thoughts on the Nicki mic debacle. Did Coachella mess her mic up on purpose, or was it simply a technical difficulty? Let it all out down below. For more celeb tea, check out one of our recent videos, and for more entertainment news, make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications.